Right, I don't know where this will slot in the game. I just actually clicked on this. It's because we've upgraded to Morrowind now, so see what we get. Because it's given us one of these by the looks of it. Should we just reveal all? Let's reveal. A dwarven bear. A mount, nice. Crown repair kit, what does that do?
Do not be sad, my friend. There are always additional. May luck follow you.
Right, let's see what we've got here. We've got Crown Research Scroll. Clothing Research tier by day. Okay. Crown Repair. When used to repair, restores all your damaged equipment to its original condition. Nice. Create experience goal. You gain 50% more experience points from all sources for 1 hour. Better time when to use that then. That one is not. And if we go to this. Interesting. You notice we put this on as well. This was something we got when we upgraded to Morrowind. And the mounts is what I want to look at. I want to look at this bear. Oh, we got a dog as well. Doesn't do anything. Just sits there looking like that. Right. Dang. Check that thing out. It's not just a bear, it's a steel bear. Or a metal bear. That's pretty cool. I get a better look at it, but the camera keeps throwing me out. Yep, I like that. Pity we can't get up there. Right, I'll be back in a sec when I've got organised on what we're actually going to go and do. Well, I found this dude sitting on a rock, so we'll go and speak to him.
He's too sick to travel. It's the waiting that's the worst. If Kerbal has some magic cure, why doesn't she just give it to my husband? To all of these poor souls. Are you also waiting to see Kerbal?
Not me. Who's Kerbal?
She's the village's mayor. They say Kerbal can cure any disease, but once cured, you can never leave the village. I'm not sick, but my husband Draven is, and if we have to live in a hovel for the rest of our lives to save him, that's fine by me.
Where is the village?
That's another strange thing. It's hidden, through the cave up the hill. Kerbal will send for me eventually. But I'm worried. It's forever without him. Could you take a look and make sure Draven's all right? I have some gold. I can pay you.
Yeah, I'll take a look around.
You'll need to talk to the guard by the cave entrance before you go. They don't take kindly to unexpected visitors. Draven's my husband, tall, handsome fellow. Tell him I'm still waiting.
Okay then. What kind of illness does Draven have?
To be honest, we don't know. He doesn't like to talk about it, even to me. Last month he locked himself in our basement and refused to come out, as if he was afraid I'd catch it from him.
How long have you been waiting for him?
Draven entered the village a week ago. Kerbal says it's part of the treatment, to see how the patient fares without his or her family. She sent someone to tell me it won't be much longer. I can't wait to be with my husband again.
This doesn't sound very good. Definitely suspicious. Right. Anyway, so as you see, we've got this dog from the Discovery Pack, which has come with the Morrowind that we've picked up. So we are going to be doing Morrowind, and I will continue to do this one as well for the time being. The question is whether to actually use this character to go to Morrowind or create a new character for Morrowind. Obviously having this character would be an advantage because of obviously experience and all the rest of it. That's assuming you carry all that across. I don't actually know. A lot of what I'm saying is assumptions at the moment, so like I say, whether to take this one or start a brand new character. The thing is, the advantage again with this, okay, you've got the experience and that, but you know, it's a lot of work to sort of get the experience back up on a new character. I mean, we have another character which we don't use that much, but maybe I'll film some of that one day. But like I say, I'm not going to just abandon this one. I will continue with this. I know it doesn't get a lot of views, these videos, but that's not important to me. I mean, it's, you know, I enjoy playing the game, and that's what it's about at the end of the day. You know, I'm not sort of interested in whether it's got 1,000 views or whether it's got 20 or 30 views. It's, you know, even if there's a dozen views, as long as people are enjoying it, that's all that really matters. So let's go and chat with this one.
Did you hear that Vanus Galarian was rescued from the Black Forge? Stop! I must alert the mayor to all new arrivals.
I'd like to talk to Kerbal.
Many would. I can't allow everyone into the village, or we'd be overrun by disease. Some say the village can cure everything, but that's definitely not true. We're very selective. You seem healthy enough, though. What's your business?
I want to ask Kerbal about Draven Leonsile, one of the patients.
His case came up today, so your timing is excellent. I'll signal ahead that you're coming in. We ask that you don't stray from the town once you pass the cave. The woods beyond the village aren't safe.
Well, that was pretty easy. Even got myself a bit of revenue. I'll take it. I mean, a lot of these things I don't know what they do because a lot of it's in crafting. I haven't done a lot of crafting. It's something I really need to sort of look into. And I mean, we actually have a flat, I suppose you could call it. I mean, you could call it a house, but it's not. It's like a room. And I've been in it once. In fact, there's some nice houses you can buy, but well, trouble is you keep moving into different areas, and so I sort of don't really tend to go back to them. Because this is a big place. Elder Scrolls. Or Tamriel. That is one big ass scorpion. He's stinging me now. It regenerates. That's interesting. You know what? Let's introduce him to my new friend. Did some upgrading. Made short work of that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of did some upgrading. 'Cause when I bought the Morrowind, it kind of, well, it's supposed to have reset the skills, although my skills seem to still be there. So I had some skill points and upgraded things, and you know, and now we have him to deal with those tricky moments. Hello.
Rejoice! Soon we will have a new member of our family, Draven.
Oh, this sounds very cultish.
I'm rather busy right now.
Yes, you are.
Patience, friends. I will speak to each of you individually. I don't recognize you. Come, let us speak.
Creepy.
Welcome to our humble village. Not many find us by accident, yet I smell no illness upon you.
I'm looking
May
for a
I ask what
man
brings you here, if not the cure?
named Draven.
Ah, Renoir sent you then. He need not wait outside any longer. Draven will soon be inducted into the village. I'll see to it the guard lets him know. Is that all you seek then?
Inducted into the village? What do you mean by that?
I apologize, but you are an outsider. It's impossible for you to fully understand, but suffice to say that those who are cured must stay in the village. It is for our protection and theirs. Draven is in the guest house if you wish to see him.
So they got to stay in the village, so you obviously put some kind of nasty thing on him or turn him into something where they can't leave. That's interesting. Again, that's an assumption, but we shall see. Where'd she say? She said that way. Let's just see.
Everyone deserves variety in their diet. I provide that.
Cool. What you got? Got some corn, carrots, apples. No, thank you. I want to buy loads of stuff because I've got a full, well, almost full inventory. I need to really get rid of some of this junk. You take that. That's Staff of Shock. Staff of Frost. It's always difficult to know what to get rid of. It's the lightning one, but that's not very strong anymore. Shock damage, cross damage, shock damage. So let's get rid of a shock one. You can have. They look the same apart from that one. I think it's not quite as good. So you can have that one. And now this one, we need to shift some of this stuff. So that. Stamina, no, I don't want that. Don't want that. You can have that as well, and if I can have more. Now I know that if I actually put sets of armor on, I gain bonuses, but I did that to start with, but to be honest I'm just putting random stuff on at the moment, so. Now I've got to watch I don't sell the. No, you can have that. I really need to just go to the bank and sort some of this stuff out, hide scraps, see I can make stuff out of that. You can have that. What picks I need. You can have that. Keep the health. Solution of health. Empty stones, where are we? There. You have that. In fact, I didn't get anything for those, that's the trouble. You can have all these glyphs for now. Because there was plenty more of those around. Or I can make them. And that will do us. We've got plenty of space now, so... Right, let me just check the map. Behind me.
Forgive me for not getting up. It's been a long day, and I'm ravenous. Is there something you need? Are you new too?
Rennet sent me to make sure you were all right.
He's such a silly one. Of course I am, now that Kerbal's agreed to cure me. He can come to the village now the first week's over. Is he still suspicious of these fine folk in the village, I wonder?
What exactly is Kerbal curing?
Ah, I'm afraid I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I
The
thought
village
so.
prides itself on privacy. I apologize if Renoir inconvenienced you in your travels, but as you can see, everything's fine.
Draven, what's going on? No one will tell me a thing.
Come and sit, dear. Everything will be all right.
I can't be the only one who thinks something strange is going on. Kerbal and a lot of them. They're some kind of cult.
Renoir, let it rest. Soon I'll be better. Doesn't that count for something?
I would have to agree with your cult theory there.
I don't trust anyone in this town. Why won't they tell me exactly what the cure is? Why can't we leave town afterwards? And if they have a remedy, why can't they tell me what's wrong with Draven?
Draven seems content with this.
Draven's desperate for a cure. He'll believe anything, anyone. I know you've got your own business, but I could use someone on my side. If you could have a look around, or maybe ask people about this place. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
Yes, it's definitely got my curiosity, this one. I will definitely have a look around, and I will ask about the cure.
Thank you. I'll talk to Kerbal directly and see if she'll tell me anything. So far, she's kept all the details to herself, and you can see what Draven's like.
What kind of
When you
illness
have
does
something
Draven
concrete,
have?
let me know. To be honest, we don't know. He doesn't like to talk about it, even to me. Last month he locked himself in our basement and refused to come out, as if he was afraid I'd catch it from him.
And how did you hear about this village?
I heard all about a legendary village where all illness is cured, ever since I was a lad. When Draven got sick, I needed to find it, or learn whether it even existed. Spent nearly all our gold until I did, and here we are at last.
Yeah. Let's do some investigating. There's somebody to have a chat with, just casually, friendly little chat.
Ah, you're staying with us. How nice. If Nalame can help you in any way.
What can you tell me about this village?
Nalame begs your pardon, but such questions are not to be answered. Kerbal forbids it. Are you hungry? There's a butcher down the street who might tempt you with a few nibbles, yes?
Awesome information, yes. The meat in the cart looks like it was ripped rather than cut from whatever creature it came from. Are we dealing with werewolves or something like that here? Is that why they... does that cure the sickness? Can't be vampires. Don't think vampires enter sick bodies, so... Again, what's speculation and assumptions. Right. Who next? You. The Book of Reason. I'll just have a look at your shop wares. Okay. Just casually look in this basket over here. Robes. And hooded, eh? Definitely a cult, this. Robes, that means ceremonies and stuff.
Kerbal doesn't like us talking to outsiders. Too much at stake, she says. It's a bit silly, I know, but after all she's done for us, how can I refuse her?
Something's going on in this village. Tell me what it is.
I promised to say nothing. Does an oath mean anything to you? If you won't be dissuaded, talk to Helene. She's in the lower rooms of the house across the way. Her bond is incomplete, unlike mine.
Well, that's enough. Which... this one? No. This one. Kerbel's house. Oh, we're going in Kerbel's house. Ooh. I'll just look at that.
It hurts. It hurts.
What's wrong with you?
The change. Oh, the change is coming, and I can't stop it. Oh, Kerbal promised me that she could help. But only after I calm down. Please go. I can smell your blood. It's driving me crazy.
Blood? What change are you talking about?
I'm a
Bingo.
werewolf. Oh, God, I said it. A terrible beast. I can't control myself. But Kerbal promised she'd save me like she saved everyone else.
Well,
Please, don't leave yet. Can I talk to you?
you just did. Is there more talking to be done?
It's past. I'm so ashamed. The feeling comes and goes, but I need to talk to someone to take my mind off things. Please.
Why are you in a cage?
I'm going through my first change soon. It'll be my first time as a werewolf. Everyone's experience is different. It's a kindness to keep me away from everyone, really, until they know how this will affect me.
How did you get infected?
It was an accident. While hunting rabbits, I stumbled onto a feeding werewolf. He instinctively attacked, but stopped before he caused me serious harm. Unfortunately, he'd already bitten me.
Were you frightened?
I was so scared. He changed then and explained what would happen to me. He told me about Kerbal's Hollow. I didn't believe it at first, so I waited. People who heard about my attack made it clear I wasn't welcome. By then, it was too late. So here I am.
Hang on a minute, she's not being turned into a werewolf here, but she was a werewolf that came here. Is that right? Maybe not. Let's go and find out. Let's find out. No bookshelves? No? Okay.
That's not right. Something strange is going on in this town. You've seen it, haven't you? They just took Draven away for their initiation. It's like some kind of cult.
Where did they take him?
There's a winding path just past the village. Kerbal and a handful of others took him up that way. They said they didn't have a spare robe for me or some such nonsense.
I found some robes earlier while I was investigating the village.
Enough for both of us? No? Then you use them as a disguise. Kerbal's too familiar with my face by now, and she'll recognize me whatever I wear. They're binding him to the village forever. I don't understand yet. Make them stop before it's too late.
I better head up there.
Keep out of sight. They wouldn't even allow me to watch, so I doubt you'd be welcome there without your robes. If you hurry, you can make it before they arrive. Make sure they don't hurt Draven.
Let me just hide in this bush. And we now need... No, we picked it up. Where is it? Odd. We picked it up before we sold stuff, right? Or... oh, don't tell me we sold it. Did we? Hang on a minute.
Everyone deserves variety in their...
Nope. I don't know. I don't suppose there's any more over here. Nope. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, that's empty. And let me just check one more time. It's normally under there. Okay, can't find it. Never mind, let's go. We're obviously going without a disguise, which is probably not going to go down too well. Search for... nope, not that. There they are. Why can't I? Let me just check something on the map. I'm just going to go down here because I can't put them on.
There's no turning back now, Draven.
That was on.
You are a part of this village now. Don't be alarmed. Soon the pain will subside.
No. Stop. You're in my head.
Don't interrupt the ritual.
I'm interrupting it.
No! I've lost control!
Yeah, werewolf.
Draven! Come back!
She's making werewolves.
You've endangered us all with your meddling. Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
Draven's not sick, he's a werewolf, like Helena.
Yes, we all are, in fact. That's why he came to us. I can suppress the lycanthropic tendencies of the disease. The ritual you interrupted was to seal Draven's form, to protect him as well as the village. But now he's turned and we're all in danger.
What happens now?
We must find him. The ritual might still work if we catch him in time to complete the binding. If not, then we must save the town above all else.
What can I do?
Go after him. I must tell everyone what's happened. Everyone who's left, that is. If he can't be subdued and forced to complete the ritual, he'll have to be killed. And that's on your head, not mine.
Yeah, whatever. Right. We can take care of it. The werewolf. Shock therapy, here you go. Where?
What's happened? Some of the people in the town are acting strangely.
The ritual failed. Draven's turned into a werewolf.
What? That was his disease all along? Why didn't he tell me? We have to go after him. He's probably frightened out of his mind. What was Kerbal thinking?
Kerbal was trying to seal his form. I had to subdue him.
Kerbal has a lot of explaining to do. Sealing his form? What does that even mean? Gods, I pray Draven's all right.
Everyone, stay calm. We will soon have this back in hand. Keep faith, my friends. Renoir, bring Draven to the town hall. Stranger, come with me. Some of the townsfolk have already turned back into their werewolf form. The spell is breaking faster than I thought. Draven must complete the ritual.
Can he even now?
Yes. He's not the first to fail, but it's very rare. Those who don't complete the ritual usually die immediately, by their own hand or someone else's. Nevertheless, it's better than the alternative.
Maybe you should convince him to continue it.
He may not see me as an ally, thanks to your interference. He may only remember how much pain I caused.
I subdued him on the hillside.
This is your fault, so you must fix it. The others from the ritual site will bring him in. Let's hope he doesn't remember your fight. Talk to Draven, but take what he says with a grain of salt.
What have you done to my husband?
Where am I? It was like I fell asleep, but then there was this terrible pain. I remember you. You're the one who helped my husband. Renoir, are you all right? Did I hurt you?
Kerbal might still be able to finish your initiation.
I see the truth. Power calls me. No one can stop me. Kill. Eat. There is no fear, only hunger. No, I'm not a beast. I can control myself. Renoir, don't leave me.
Let Kerbal finish the ritual.
No, don't let her. I don't want this anymore. I've seen what she does to the people in this village. She takes their minds, puts them under her control. Being a werewolf is a curse, but I can't give up who I am.
So you'd rather stay a werewolf?
I'll have to learn to control myself, but it's not impossible. I've had lycanthropy for a while now, and I know the signs. It'll be much easier now that Renoir knows the truth.
Are you sure she controls the villagers' minds?
I felt it. She was in my head during the ritual, cutting away something inside. Something important. I couldn't move. To think she did that to all those people, that's no cure.
No, I'm gonna go with this one. I just can't let a werewolf go free.
I understand. You've seen what I could do if you let me go free. Still, I won't give up. Kerbal only offers servitude here. I'll find a better way to live.
I've heard enough.
Okay.
I'll be outside.
The poor fool. He has already joined us in blood, if not in spirit. I guess there's nothing left to do if his wish is to leave the ritual unfinished. He must be put down.
You mean killed?
The spell which holds back the lycanthropy is weakening because of him. Unless he either finishes the rite or dies, we're all doomed to follow him. I can't let the people of this village suffer for the whims of one man.
Why not kill him now?
The townsfolk. They don't know the cost of their freedom. No, it's better to do it away from town. Draven will revert to his werewolf form soon. We must lure him out of town. Renoir will be our bait. I pity the man, but it's our only recourse.
Then I'll get Renoir.
I'm glad you understand our predicament. Don't hurt Renoir. He's already gone through so much already. Take him past the cave up the hill. With luck, Draven won't be far behind, and we can end this nightmare.
We must hurry, before Kerbal does anything more to hurt my husband.
Oh, this is a tough one. The trouble is, if we kill him, it'll stop them reverting to werewolves. If I help him, then they might all turn to werewolves and we'll have an even bigger problem. I think we're going to have to...
Is he all right? That Kerbal didn't hurt him, did she?
I'll go with this. Not exactly, but the ritual she needs to end it.
How? I'll do anything to save Draven any more pain. He's ashamed of his disease, but it's not his fault. Is there anything I can do? Anything at all? All right, I'll stop my questions. Lead on, friend.
Oh, it's all about to go shit for you, dude. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So how do we get out of this? Up here, maybe? What the heck is going on there? What the hell? How are they all moving together like that? That's actually players, apparently. Something very fishy about that. Right, what are we doing?
Draven, what
Draven
happened?
is no more. He's an animal, only
You'll
fit to
pay
be
for
put
this,
down.
Kerbal.
Save our village. Strike down the beast.
No! What have you done?
I'm sorry, Wenwall. Gods be with you. He's gone. I can only hope he'll be all right. Such a waste. I'd hoped Draven would listen to reason before it came to this.
Was there really no other way?
If he'd remained alive, the spell over the whole town would have broken, leaving us all as he was, a mindless, slavering beast. I would not wish that fate on anyone.
And the spell remains intact.
Yes. His death severed his connection with the town. I do hope Renoir makes it safely away, though I doubt anyone would believe his wild tales if he chose to speak about us. Another legend to hand down, I suppose. Though you've certainly gone out of your way to help us, I ask that you keep your stay here brief. The townsfolk need time to recover from this ordeal.
How often do people come here for help?
More often than you'd imagine. We heal those we can of other ailments, but of course, our main purpose is to bind those with lycanthropy to their normal form.
You found an unusual cure for it.
True. Some might say it's another curse rather than an actual cure. They might be right, but we live as peacefully as we can. We don't look for trouble, and we grieve whenever it finds us.
Fair enough. I can respect that. Expert regulus harvester, eh? Let's just watch this a minute. Basically just cycling around killing everything, but let's stay as a group. Look, hack maybe. Oh well, there you go. And again. What the hell? don't know, hide farming or something. Okay, we're going to leave it there. So like I say, we will be back, and we will be starting up Morrowind at some point. Should be within the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I'm going to carry on with this one, and we'll go to Morrowind as well. I think we go to it from here. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's, I mean, I can get access to it, I think, but I will see. It'll arrive when it arrives.